inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, cause real women don't bitch, no. Real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. Guess who's back? And I'm on this rampage of telling you what to do by showing you through what not to do. I have an amazing group of entrepreneurial women around me. I have some new clients and I have some people in the close of sales group, and I'm doing a lot of back and forth, right? I can just hammer in. I could literally go straight to teaching on any subject that I know that I'm an expert in. But nevertheless, I always love to ask my clients questions. I need them to give me feedback so that I can hear things based on their mindset, and then I can respond specifically to that. It's one thing to tell somebody, oh my, you know what you need to do? You just need to follow up. How many of you are having sales calls and you're talking to people that swore up and down they need your services, and then once it's time to sign up, or you're hoping that they'll call back 3 days later, 1 week later, 2 weeks later, that they don't, but you also don't reach out to them. If you fall into this space, not all the time, even if it's just some of the time, we need to deal with this. Following up is necessary. I literally just followed up with someone about a day or two ago because they were supposed to be joining this group that I had. They hadn't said anything to me. They gave me a time frame. I reached out and their response was, not at this time. There are things going on, but when I'm ready to go to that next level, I'll let you know. And with that particular person, because of all of the other conversation that we had prior to, I left that at that. If they come back to me and they say, hey, I'm ready, what do you have to offer at that time? I will educate them. Otherwise, I'm not going to offer anything else because this person knows very well who I am, what I have to offer. Well, they may not totally know that because I'm always up leveling my skills, but they know I'm they know I'm a badass in the business, and it's literally up to them to make the decision. But for most of you, you're ending conversations the wrong way once you get off of a sales call. And one of the worst phrases that you can say prior to the follow-up is, okay, that's great. Well, just get back with me when you're ready. How many of you say that? One of the ladies in the group, she was like, oh man, I already know you're going to get me. She could feel the guilt, coming up inside of her. She was like, well, a lot of people, they'll tell me, I know that you're supposed to work with me. I believe you're supposed to be my coach. And when I tell them, hey, this is what you could do, you can sign up. And they're like, yeah, I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm definitely going to get back with you when I'm ready. And her response is being, as she said, unnecessarily or overly polite. Okay, great. Just get back with me whenever you're ready, which that usually leads to nothing. Now, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of things that need to be done in the sales call. Not complicated, but a lot of things that need to be done to set up to the point where you will be able to feel comfortable doing what I'm about to say. But when you are at the end of that call, you've made the offer with someone who has spoken very highly about how they believe that working with you is the next level and they don't move. You've got to get it in your head that this is not the yes, no, maybe so zone. Maybes don't count. You need to learn to get people in a place of commitment for your own peace of mind. I mean, literally for your own peace of mind, you need to feel good about saying, look, I'm not trying to be funny. You came to me with this issue. You sounded super serious about changing it. We've already developed one hell of a rapport. How do you go from saying that you really, really want to work with me to being indecisive at this moment? Tell me what's going on. What are you thinking? A lot of you feel uncomfortable asking those kind of questions. I call them hard questions because 9 times out of 10, you didn't build up to a place where you could do that. I literally, when I get off of the call with people, I say to them, okay, if you're not signing up now, you know, what's the problem? Is it that this amount isn't in your budget? No, it isn't. And if there's anything that I'm going to do for them, because let's just be honest, as business owners, you know how you're taught to have that fast action bonus that you'll offer. Some of you do it, some of you don't. But I'll say to somebody, okay, I need you to give me some feedback. When are you going to get back with me? If this is a budgeting issue, you know, let's be real, people. People don't need 30 days to look over their budget. And if they do, you probably don't want that kind of person to be your client because you ain't gonna never get paid. Looking over your budget is merely about setting aside the time and maybe looking at what you have to pay for and what you can shift in order to make things work. And if it takes somebody more than 3 days to a week to do that, they're not being real with you. And like I said, that's only as a courtesy for time and believing that they may need to shift or manipulate some things or maybe even discuss some manipulation with their spouse. But the point is, when me and somebody speaks, I say, well, give me the time frame. What works for you? You need 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. And when they say, oh, just give me 5 days. If we're speaking on Sunday and they say, I'll be able to get back with you on Friday, then I may do something like this. Okay, that's great. But on Friday, I need you to make sure that you contact me, even if it's a firm no, that you just absolutely changed your mind. Because if you want the opportunity to be able to seize this grandfathered rate that I'm going to offer you because I don't charge this anymore, you have to contact me by Friday. Otherwise, my regular rate is bam, 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 bam. Bottom line is you absolutely must set the follow-up. And the worst phrase for pre-follow-up is get back to me when you're ready. Listen, people are never ready. Most of you have things where people are embracing a health journey, a beauty journey, a business journey, a life journey, and they are often scared shitless. If anything, you need to have them in a place where they feel like, oh my God, I absolutely need to do this. I'm going to make a way out of no way. You should be priming them to believe and to know what is actually possible. And might I add, we won't get into that conversation today, but you can't prime people to let them know what's possible if you too are operating out of fear because you're hesitant to invest in yourself. You're hesitant to believe in the things that are necessary for people to attract and magnetize money to them. So where are you? Where do you stand? What's going on? Are you using that phrase? If you are, I am highly going to encourage you to take advantage of my free webinar. I want you to take advantage of the webinar because it loads you with so much information. It's about creating a connection so that clients will cash out with you. It's the kind of connection that will make sure that you have the ammunition at the follow-up to say to someone, hey, you said all of these things, not what you said, but what they said. I want you to honor this passion that came from you. I want you to honor this vision that you have for life. So with all of that being said, I just want you all to get it. I want you to get paid. I want you to get your money. But there's a level of aggression, and don't let the negative connotation of that word scare you. But you gotta be a go-getter. You've got to go out there and get it. And that means that you're going to have to follow up with people. We can't say phrases anymore like the fortune is in the follow-up, but we're not following up, ladies. When you say get back with me, that's why you feel like a bugaboo, because if they didn't get back with you, you left the ball in their court. But when you say I'm expecting to hear from you by this time, you'll have no problem saying, hey, just in case you got busy, you do know that the deadline is today. To put it in their face, to let them eat their words. It's literally just that simple. That's your nugget for today. I'm going to be good because I was a little long-winded on Monday with my examples. But nevertheless, go to www.closethesales.com. Yes, sales with an S because we close it more than one. www.closethesales.com. Get access to this free training. Could create a connection so that your clients will cash out, where I go all in to let you all see what it takes to get people from being interested to being invested with you. All right. This is your girl, August Crenshaw. Deuces. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is real women don't bitch. We get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomen.don't bitch podcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you.